Okay. What about Ezekiel 47, verse 22? It shall come to pass that you shall divide it by lot for an inheritance. But it shall come to pass that you shall divide by lot for an inheritance unto you, and to the strangers that sojourn among you. They shall have inheritance with you among the tribes of Israel. So, again, we see that God was in favor of strangers dwelling among the people, right? God was in favor of strangers dwelling among his people. There were no laws that required a check of, well, what's your background before you entered into Israel. Now, this is the God of the universe. We can come back. We can come back to the screen. This is the God of the universe, right? So as we look at the Bible, now we see, wait a minute, there is no place in Scripture in which God commanded Israel to set up a process whereby they vetted people who were coming into Israel. Now, I don't know who's more concerned about sin, who could be more concerned about sin than God. And God, in his divine providence, set up no process whereby the stranger was to be vetted. That's right, promo male. The Exodus included Egyptians.
Yeah.
Now, if anybody deserved to be checked, if Israel ever had the right to, you an Egyptian? Hold on. But no such, y'all just tried to kill us.
The only place God is checking is who's coming back into heaven.
That's right.
And there's just,
that's right.
And he's doing the work to change the hearts. But I'm just saying that's the only place that he's not allowing.
That's right.
Whatever is in heaven. Because because here, we're all in the same boat. We're all
in the same boat. It doesn't matter where we live. It doesn't matter whether you're a citizen of...
An immigrant can come here and lose their life because of a citizen.
Absolutely.
I mean, we're all sinners.
Absolutely. And many immigrants did come here and have their lives taken by citizens. Right? That was back in the 1800s.
Definitely.
Immigrants came and lost their lives at the hands of citizens. Right? So what I'm saying is that it happens both ways. So what I'm saying is that according to the Bible, no distinction was ever to be made between citizen and foreigner. And in fact, it was a sin. Let's go back to Zechariah chapter 7, verse 10. Notice on the screen. We're commanded to not oppress the widow, nor the fatherless, nor the stranger, nor the poor, and let none of you imagine evil against his brother in his heart. Matthew 25, verse 35 and 40. For I was hungry, and you gave me meat. I was a stranger, and you took me in.